I remember the first day when I arrived to the studio, I saw him, he was coming to me, and then when the movie comes out and I saw him, I was like, what the fuck, like, this guy never told me that. What's up YouTube? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm training back with my brother, my training partner Kevin. Also because a lot of you are asking so much, a lot of questions about my role as Zeus in the Justice League movie. I will try to reply some of the most common questions. So let's start with the workout, back workout. We're gonna do some pull-ups with the body weight. So yeah, I remember I was doing a world tour. I was in the States. I was going to Miami. I was coming from Ohio, from the Arnold Classic, Ohio. I remember I received an email, and in that email, was a long text talking about I was being selected to play a role in a movie. So I never applied for a casting or nothing like that in any movie. So I was like, what the fuck is this email? So I passed my email to my friend Dan because I was thinking about was a fake email. So he replied back to the email, and it was so funny because next day he come to me and say, hey, bro, this is serious. This is real, bro. It's an agency, it's a company in England that is a casting company for movies, and they selected you and they want to do a Skype call to check who are you and how you look in video and talking and all this stuff. Yeah, we did a meeting, and yeah, it was true. It was a casting for the movie where I was agreed to don't say anything about the movie. I didn't know which role was going to play in the beginning. Yeah, in the end, in the casting I met the director, that was Zack Snyder. I met him, we talked a bit. He was a crazy good guy. I really liked him since the beginning. Yeah, pull-ups is crazy good. You feel the pump really fast. The pull-ups is when you go to the bench press or the squat. Even with the body weight, it's crazy good pump overall. For me, it's really good to start, but also to end with body weight pull-ups. It's gonna work a lot biceps too, but you can focus on squeeze your back, and as much as you do pull-ups, you can do more reps and also start connecting your mind muscle connection with more parts of your back, of your lats, and it's really good exercise, very complete, and it's always gonna be one of my favorites. After that casting, then I couldn't say nothing, okay? But I remember I went to Body Power Birmingham and then also FIBO, and I was, with my long beard look and my hair, mess hair, super long. I remember everybody was telling me that I was looking a bit bad, because with this long hair. And that was because in the casting, the director Zack Snyder told me that for them was important to have my long beard and long hair to make the look of Zeus. So they asked me if it's possible not to cut it. They told me about the dates. So the dates was I was in Miami, I was flying to Brazil, and the date for the movie was straight after Brazil. I needed to be in London because the studio of the Warner Brothers is in St. Albans, that is 1 hour from London. And so I come back from Brazil to Spain, home 2 days, and then I fly to London to stay there 1 month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks approx. And it was a crazy time, non-stop, always with my suitcases after all the trips. It was a crazy good time because I was training in a gym close to the studio, in Body Limits Gym, where I met Charles Claymont, that is an old school, great bodybuilder that we become very good friends. So first exercise, we did 5 sets of pull-ups, body weight, just going to the failure. And then now, second exercise, we're gonna do barbell rows. We're gonna do 5 sets, and we're gonna go up with the weight in each set. We're gonna try to do between 15, 10, 8 reps, because it's gonna be a heavy exercise, trying to move the weight to get a strong back, and then we move to the next exercise. Yeah, a lot of people thought that I filmed the movie in the States, in LA or Hollywood or whatever, and I was in London. In London is the Warner Brothers studio.
And how did you get ready for the movie?
That was funny because, you know, I thought like, I want to be in my best shape, you know, I want to look so good on camera and be, you know, ready and take it seriously. So I asked, I wanted to have like my kitchen or, you know, to get my meals ready, you know, it's so important. So they put me in the hotel. It was an amazing long hotel in St. Albans. They put me in like a special part of the hotel that was like little houses.
Yeah.
And that houses had kitchen, you know, 2 floors, and there I can cook, you know, it was, you know, a beautiful place. And yeah, that's how I keep in my meals, and also I looked for a gym close to the studio, and that is where, you know, Body Limits and this, you know, great bodybuilder I met, and he helped me.
Were there other actors in the hotel?
Oh yeah, all of them was there, you know, but like also the most important ones, like the main roles, like Ezra Miller, he was Flash. I remember the first day when I arrived to the studio, I saw him, he was coming to me, and he was so nice, and he was, hey, you are new here. I was, yeah, and he asked me about, what are you playing, what role are you playing, and I was like, yeah, I'm playing Zeus, you know, like I'm so proud of that. And I don't recognize him, you know, I don't know who was him, because he was like with glasses and, you know, this kind of pajama, you know, so like, you know, and I asked him, and what are you playing, what role are you playing? And he was like, yeah, I'm Flash. And I was like, fuck, like, you know, he's a main role in the movie and I don't recognize him. And yeah, also in the hotel I met Ray Fisher. He plays the role of Cyborg in the movie. That is another role, a main role. And this guy was super nice guy, super kind. He's from the States, but he was like living there in St. Albans in London for a while, you know, because this movie is like almost 2 years. And you know, this guy was so humble, and he never said that he was playing the role of Cyborg, you know, a main role. And I also don't know him, and Rai never say that he was playing the role of Cyborg. And he was always so nice, and hey bro, let's go to dinner, and let's have some food in Nando's. That is a chicken place and all this stuff. Yeah. So we become very good friends there. And then when the movie comes out, and I saw him playing Cyborg, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this guy never told me that. You know, he's like a main role, you know, like a superstar now. And he was so nice and such a like humble guy. And yeah, great memories. And also, yeah, I saw, but I couldn't meet him like Ben Affleck. You know, he plays Batman, super actor. But I never could speak with him. But it was a good time there.
That's right. Vamos. Venga. Arriba.
Okay, total 5 sets. We go up with a weight in each set, 3 plates in each side for the last one, 8 reps. It's good, heavy one. So now we're gonna move to the next exercise and keep the pump. I stay in London like in the studio for like a month and a half, like 6, 7, 8 weeks. But you know, we was like standby, just waiting for them call you to go to film, because you don't film every day. You know, this is a lot of like very random, you know, because some days they can finish the work that they do with somebody, so maybe they move you to another day. So you must be there ready. They bring you to the studio, they make up you, they make your hair, they prep you for the scenes, and you wait for your turn. And yeah, that's it. We was in a huge studio with like everything was like chroma, you know, everything is like digital. And yeah, like you saw this picture where I'm like in my hand in some lighting. I remember my custom of Zeus with all this like skin and hair, and you know, with all the custom. I was holding also like a battery in my back, like it was fucking heavy, and then all these cables around my arms, and this light that with with that combination and the chroma, they do this lighting, the thunderstorms and everything. And yeah, you know, then they remove the cables with the digital stuff.
Did you have to pump every time before shooting?
No, I was really tired, you know, it's long days, so you just, you know, you are there, like the shape is there. I don't did any push-ups or nothing like that. I remember my scenes where I was running and then I was screaming and I was like, everything was so intense that I don't need a pump, you know. And then we repeat a lot of times the scene, so you are like pumped already with all the energy and all the intensities. I remember I was really tired, you know, all day with this custom, heavy custom, and also we had like a kind of a mask with this kind of camera pointing you that this kind of camera, what they do is like they catch all your 3D face, and then with the digital stuff they can remove or they can add things, you know. So here, third exercise, 4 sets, going up in each set with the weight, you know, trying to get heavy sets, like 10 reps last set, 10 reps, so it's heavy one. And yeah, first one we did pull-ups, overall back training, then we did barbell rows, also for, you know, more density, also working the wideness of the back. And then we go here, single arm row. You can do the machine, you can do the dumbbell row. Also it's gonna work also, you know, density, and yeah, you can improve your imbalance with the body. Also remember to start with your weak arm because you have more energy. In that way you're gonna improve the strength and also the size of your weak side. Yeah, and then we're gonna move now to the next exercise. A lot of people ask me about if I met like the main roles, and I met in the same room. I was with Jason Momoa, that I love this guy. He's also so nice and he looks so good. You know, he's tall and also, you know, good shape, and he's looking so good. And also I was also in the same room as Ben Affleck. I couldn't talk with them, you know, they was working and they was getting ready, so I don't wanted to disturb them. Yeah, it was an honor, you know, to have somebody like that and be in the same place and around, hanging out with them. Even, you know, I couldn't talk. It was great. Also, a lot of you asked me about if I had like I had to get ready for my scenes. I mean, the movements and all of that. And yeah, like we had somebody that was teaching us a bit about what movements or the intention to do this kind of movements and the kind of fighting. Even it's something digital because I was throwing the thunderstorms and the lighting, you know, and was not real. They show you how to move, and we had a lot of days of practice. You know, we had the days of we was filming, and we had the days of practice that they bring you to the studio and they teach you what to do, how to do. And yeah, I remember my teacher. He was like a proper, like, he comes from fighting and martial arts. He had so much, like, you know, he was so fluid, a lot of flow in the movement. He was really good guy too. There was a lot of them, you know, but mine was crazy good, and I had so much fun time with him. It's not just one take, but anytime it's also like a kind of work, the acting thing and the acting skills and everything. And to me, you know, as I said, it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much, and of course I wish to repeat much more. So 4 sets, 4 working sets, and the last one, in the last set, we do a drop set, as you saw. We do until failure, and then we go down with the weight. We keep going until you can, and then going down again with the weight until you are done. So just finished today's workout. We did back. I'm training back twice a week, 2 times, because I want to improve my back. Now, you know, frequency is key to improve the back. So today, just 4 exercises, row exercise, heavy ones. The other day, I'm doing deadlift. In the end of the workout, heavy deadlift for back. And yeah, also I talk a bit, you know, about my experience doing the movie that a lot of you asked me. So there is a bit. Maybe we'll talk more in another video. Yeah. So we keep training hard, very hard. You know, I want to again grow a bit, improve my back, improve my chest, everything overall. So now my split training twice a week legs and twice a week back. And yeah, so we keep working and training, and a lot of coming this year, a lot of news coming, so stay tuned. If you don't subscribe to the channel, subscribe, because more videos are coming. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Remember, be legend.